Streamer. Powered by Streamer. Stream your podcast, stream your story, stream yourself. Try it free at streamr.nyc.
My name is Tommy Israel. My mother didn't give me that name. I gave myself that name with the hope that I could live by and stand by when it's all said and done. I lived up to it. And this is the Daily Bag Podcast. And I am back and happy to be back, having this conversation with myself and giving you the permission to eavesdrop. You have the warrant to wiretap. I give you the permission. You have all of it. This is a conversation with myself as I try to inspire myself. So I try to give myself that inspiration that I need. Like I said, this is my favorite thing. This is my favorite time of the day. Whenever it happens, it's my favorite time of the day when I'm recording this podcast because it's really something special for me. So downloads and subscriptions, none of that matters, man. What matters is that I inspire myself and in the hope that you are inspired at the same time. I wanted to jump back in with something where I left off the last time I was recording my last episode, and that was relationships. Because I thought, that's an important subject, man. Relationship is really key element to life, happiness, and business success. And because it was important for me this week. It was hitting me this week. I told you on Friday I was listening to the Breakfast Club, and Amanda Seales was on there, and she was talking about how she got her HBO comedy special deal, which is extremely tough. It's like becoming the world boxing champion, right? Because you're the heavyweight champion of the world. Do you understand that there's only one heavyweight champion of the world? That's hard to become. Like if you in basketball, at least it's 15 of y'all, right? You're going to the chip. Football might be 64, somewhere around there, 62. It's hard when it's one, right? I'm not saying she's the only one with the HBO special. I'm just telling you it's hard, right? To reach that level in comedy and get the HBO special. And then add in the fact that she's a woman. Come on, let's be fair. Let's be fair. Adding the fact that she's a woman, and it's adding the fact that she's black. And I'm not even playing the race card. I mean, this is not even the platform to talk about that. We could have a whole podcast and go a daily on that. We're not talking about that. We're talking about accomplishing and what it takes. That's what we on right now. So Amanda Seales got an HBO special. Not only that she's ditched that she's accomplished that feat, but she's black and she's a woman, and I'm saying it's damn near impossible. Why I say it's damn near impossible? I would say it's impossible, but one woman, Afro-American woman, did it before Seales. Wanda Sykes did it. You know what I'm saying? That's the point I'm making. But when she was talking, I was like, how did she do this? How did she pull it off? Right? When you boil you down to it, was about relationships. Right? And then look, I was listening to, who else was talking? Oh, this guy, I think he's called Jacko. He's like this military guy, this Navy SEAL. Now he turned himself into business multimillionaire. He's training all the big corporations, going there, giving consulting and coaching. He's on that level, that tough guy. We gonna get it done as a team. Let's go, guys. And he riled up the troops, and he's great at what he's doing. He's great. He's great at what he do. And he was talking about relationship. I was like, wow, he was breaking down relationship. I was like, wow. But then it hit me again when I was listening to the 76ers owner, the majority owner of the 76ers, Philadelphia 76ers basketball team. This guy is amazing, man. I'm talking about this guy amazing. 18 years old, he's already a multi-millionaire. 16 years old, he was already having a business on the way to $1 million. Then he went bankrupt. At 16, he damn near had to go bankrupt. He had a business. He was stuck with $250,000 in inventory. That's a whole nother story. This guy's an amazing guy. But he was talking about relationship. Because I always wondered, how did he help get Meek Mills out of jail? It was him and Robert Kraft. If you know who Robert Kraft is, he's the owner of one of the best winning franchise in sports history, the New England Patriots, with that boy, the GOAT, That boy, bad boy. That boy, Tom Brady, bad boy. Him and Billy Chuck, bad boys. But it's even when you talk about them, that has to be a relationship. Tom Brady and Belichick has to have an amazing relationship to have a dynasty. The owner Kraft must have an amazing relationship with these guys in order to have a dynasty. Because remember, you have salary caps, you have this, you have that, and people leave to go to other teams. And that's relationship. But let me get back to the 76ers coach. He was talking about his relationship with Meek Mills and how he got Meek Mills out of jail. If you don't make Meek Mills, he's a Afro-American rapper that was on probation for 10 years. And they gave him a 2 to 4 after being on probation for 10 years, a 2 to 4 for popping a willie. And if you don't believe me, and I know some people in this podcast, what judge would give a man 2 to 4 for popping a willie? Come on, man. You're not giving us all the facts, man. Come on. No. You look up the facts. That's what the key is. That's the truth. Okay? Bottom line. But we're not here or there for that. Relationship. It was the relationship that this owner from the 76 and Robert Kraft was able to get Meek Mills out. Relationships, right? Relationships are so important. I be looking down, I'm saying how important it is to build relationships. How do you build relationships? This is what I've been dealing with myself, but subconsciously, this is what I do because I want the same energy. I don't even go in thinking about building a relationship. If I meet somebody, I'll be nice to that person. That's my job. Be nice. Don't get into it. We click, and I wind up getting his phone number, getting her phone number. I send him that text. I try to know their birthday and send them that text, that personal text. And I know automated happy birthday with some flags and some confetti blowing up and all that on the text. No, a personal text. And even without their birthday, just a good day, I send them that text. Because what I've learned, I lost a lot. I've seen these people that's blowing up. They have relationships over 10 years, 15-year relationships. They're friends with people who they just was cool with. And they was cool when these people was in that line of business. But now those people are becoming decision makers. And that's why these people are getting the breaks that they're getting. Right? Because the people they're meeting 5 years ago, 10 years ago are becoming today's decision makers. That's why you have to be, you never know. Watch that dishwasher because you never know. You know what I'm saying? Watch that janitor because you never know. Watch that CEO because you never know where he going to move and how he can pull you somewhere. So you never know. Be kind to everybody. Do the small things. The small things. You know what the small thing? Handwritten thank you notes for the small things. You know what also I know is key to in relationships? Keeping your word is extremely important. See, I messed up on that a lot, but now I learn. Keep your word, and not only keep your word, try to do it beforehand. I learned that's extremely important because so many people are not, they word worthy. What they're saying is just coming in conversation when they tell you something, but it's not coming in action. They just blah, blah, blah. But when it's time for the action, they behind the 8 ball. Conversation, they're ahead of it. They got all the analytics. They got all the facts. They can tell you this. They can tell you that. And how they going to give it back to you. And they going to do this. And then when it's time, they don't do it. Because they was just good in conversation, but they wasn't good in action. See, that's what I learned. That's what I learned. But we make mistakes, and we mistakes as we grow. We get better, and we get smarter. Because if I tell somebody I'm going to do something, I tell them do something on Monday, I try to get it done on Friday. So, see, now you go from moving and being ordinary to extraordinary. Because they was only looking for it on Monday. You got it done on Friday. They could go into the weekend relaxing because it's done. Right? And I gave myself that extra time because I really probably could have did it on Friday. But I gave myself that extra day because they don't mind. You tell a person, you telling them when you can do something. You give yourself that extra little time because things come up. And that's the key. What I'm learning, I be nice to people anyway because that's the energy I want to give back. But I also try to let the people know that's in my life that I appreciate them. And on a small scale, no matter, because you just never know how people's lives can turn around. Lives turn around. I also be looking, I know it's relationships. I be looking, I be saying to myself, kind of, this is like off the topic just a little bit, but still how it is. I be looking at these companies and they be giving these artists $80,000, $60,000 to come perform. These tech companies and all these other companies that's enjoying success. So they have a speaker come through and speak and they're enjoying success. And I said, wow, how they, get that artist that? They giving it with no problem. They giving artists campaigns to do these companies like Gucci Mane with Apple. Like, how do Gucci Mane and Apple, like, where's this connection? It's relationships. I'm going to tell you how. These people that's owning these companies, that's doing these tech companies online, these e-commerce companies, they have a relationship with those artists. They hired T.I. for $60,000 to come do something. That guy grew up on T.I.'s music. He just happened to be the decision maker of the company. He grew up with T.I. He feels he has a relationship with T.I. Apple with Gucci Mane, who make the decision, feel they got a relationship with Gucci Mane. So it's an honor for them to do that. They honor to sign off that check for $250,000 for the campaign. They honored to spend the $80,000, $60 to have the artist come and do for the Christmas party. They're honored because they have a relationship over the course of time. Build your relationships. And if you have relationships, keep them strong. Even if you're talking about in your spouse, keep your relationship strong. Do the small things for your family, because family is first. Then business will let it work itself out. But do the small things at home. Do the small things with grandma, auntie. Do the small things that makes it's so beautiful. You will see the smile. Do the small things, man. Build the relationships, man. And once you got a relationship, keep it strong. Keep it strong. Your reputation is on the line. It's what you have. Your relationship is your reputation is your brand. And your brand is what people say behind your back. That's the same thing as your relationship. Hey, man, I'm telling you, man. I don't go back. I don't add it. Whatever is coming, ain't no edit. Once whatever comes out the soul, man. I just think about what was hitting me, was affecting me that day. With that couple of days until I'm able to drop it. And it's been relationships. I know I wasted a long time. I know, bro. I know because of prison terms and not being in the right work fields. I don't have the relationships. I don't have it. I ain't got much time, bro. I don't have 20 years, 15 years, 10 years to build no relationship. I told you I'm not 25, I'm not 35, I'm not 45, man. I got to double down. I got to double down now. You know what I'm saying? You might not have that. You might have your youth, or you might have whatever you have. But I might not have what you have. You might not have what I have. You might be older. Don't feel bad, bro. My older brothers and my brothers in my age brackets. Don't feel bad about the bracket. Get on it. Get it cracking right now with your relationship. It ain't too late because you still standing. You still breathing. And build a relationship. It might take 1 month for that person to be a decision maker. It might take 2 months for your auntie heart to smile and brighten up and say, that's my nephew. I love that boy so much. And make her heart smile for the rest of her life. You don't know the outcome. Be nice. Build relationship. One word, one kind word could change a person forever. It happened to me. One kind word changed my life forever. Relationships. I tell you this story, man. I don't like to burn up your ear for mad long, but I'm going to tell you this story because I want you to be able to affect people like this person affect me. I was a young boy on the elevator one day. I used to be ashamed of how I looked. I used to be ashamed. Everybody used to call me the black, ugly booty scratcher. I was ashamed to be black, man. I was ashamed. Everybody had good hair, colored hair, all these curls, and they had these hazel eyes and all this extra. Everybody was just, oh man, it was tough. One day I was going to the store for my grandmother, and I was on the elevator, and I never forget, it was on a Sunday, and I was on the elevator, and this lady was on the elevator. She was staring at me. I turned around, and she said, "I'm sorry to be staring at you, young man, but you're going to be a handsome man when you get older." And I just that. And I remember she got off on the 11th floor. My grandmother lived on the 17th. I couldn't wait to get to 17th. That lady inspired me so hard. I ran in that door, dropped my grandmother's soda off, ran in that bathroom, closed the door, and looked in the mirror. I looked handsome. I was the handsomest chocolate thing ever. And that's how I seen myself. Chocolate, good looking man. At 11, 12 years old, I had the confidence. I got older. I started calling myself Tom Black. That was my Tom. I was proud now. Just because a lady words changed me. Relationship. That lady had that relationship with me forever. I run into that lady. I let her know I won't even have to give her no money. Because by me telling her how she inspired me, might can change her, man. It's relationships, bro. Don't wait, man. Build your relationships. Build your family relationship. Build your business relationship. Be nice to people because you just never know. Be nice to people. Build your relationships. Relationships are extremely important, man. They save lives. They save spirits. You know what I'm saying? They save time. They save energy. They de-stress. They de-stress the stress. Because if a person has a relationship with you, they can give you the information. And information is the key to success. If you have a relationship with a person, they get you in the door. Huh? How many times you were able to make a call in the smallest scale, you're able to make a call and get something done because you have a relationship with that person. That's what happens. Relationship. Keep it in mind. Keep the relationship thing in mind. It's important, man. Build your relationship. Don't be like me where you just now start, but I'm different than you. Right? I'm me. I might get somebody to change a decision and be. I might run into somebody. They might be a decision maker in 1 year. I was working as a dishwasher one time in this place called Witchcraft, like a high-end sandwich joint by Tom Colecchio, one of these highest chefs in America. Got a TV show and all that. I was the dishwasher. I built a relationship with the lady, and she was like the manager of the joint. She put me as the cook. Brought me up because I built a relationship with her. She gave me a shot and I couldn't cook for nothing on that grill. I just fucking up them sandwiches, man. I was fucking up, but she still with me because we had a relationship. She went to one of the highest end restaurants in America. Who did she bring? Yeah, boy. Tommy Israel brought me right over there to the Cirque. Right? Brought me right over there. And had me with a little office and all that. Had me chilling. You see, because it was a relationship. And it didn't take long. That relationship was a couple of months. That's what I'm saying. Don't worry. Always keep your relationships building. Always. Some people, relationships help them out in 10 years, some 5 years, some maybe 5 days. But always the key to it, be nice to people and do the small things, man. Do the small things. Build it with your family. And then the outside world and everything else will fall into place, man. My name is Tommy Israel, man. You know what? This is my longest podcast, man. But I had to go in on it, man. This one was on relationships, man. And I got to tell myself that. And this is the fun part one for me. Because, you know, the best way to learn is to teach. This is just a reminder for me. But this is what I do, relationships. I have no problem with that, man. I got no problem with that. This is my fun part. Communicating with people and giving people that, yeah, I appreciate you, man. I ain't got no problem with that. And hey, man, I've been in some of the toughest penitentiaries and toughest situations in the world. Not in the world. Let me bring that back because the world is real. Syria and Afghanistan and all that, them joints real, B. So I ain't even going, you know what I'm saying? No. I've been in some toughest places, some tough environments, man. And I still hold the door open to people and I still say good morning. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to be the toughest guy on the block, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else can have that title, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is the easy part for me, man. I ain't going to talk your ear off, man. You reminding yourself, Tom. You know, you're doing a good job. To me, like, Tom, you're doing a good job. Your podcast and trying to get up to 300. You're doing a good job, guy. Keep it up. Let's get to 300. My name is Tommy Israel, and this is the Daily Bag podcast. With that, you know I'm gone. With that, you know I'm gone.